Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of CPU Fights, the only show on the internet that answers your burning questions about which anime character would beat the other in a fight. In this episode, we're going to be recapping some classics, and we're going to be putting some new fights to the test that have never been seen before. To start it off, we've got a hot one. We've got Rock Lee versus Gaara. If you remember the show, you remember this fight. This was a huge one. It took place in the tuning exams, and after a hard-fought battle, if you remember it, Lee actually lost this one. And so we're going to be seeing if he can redeem himself. We're going to be seeing if Gaara maybe has some new tricks up his sleeve. Yeah, let's see how it starts off. Right out the gate, we got the substitutions are being used. Lee is getting debuffed by the ninja items, but it doesn't phase him. He's coming out with the ultimate ninjutsu, and it does hit. The Hidden Lotus is going to do a lot of damage to Gaara here, and it actually takes him to his awakening level if he wants it. It is on the table. Gaara responding with his own combo here. It doesn't quite do as much damage as is needed to close the gap, but it's getting him a lot closer, and that combo will take Lee to his second health bar. Now Awakening is certainly on the table, but he's not letting Gaara charge his chakra. He's going to get in his face, do some combos, and now with the ultimate jutsu finish chance, we've seen him hit one before, he could absolutely hit it again here. Gets the substitute. And he's just comboing him here, but Gaara has the substitutions, so it's not going to be enough. He needs to respond with something here. Gaara on really low health here. It's looking like a W for Rock Lee, but he's shielding it. He's responding with a combo. Doesn't quite break armor there. And any one of them could get an ultimate jutsu here to finish it, or even a single combo from Rock Lee is going to take Gaara down to his last breath. But that combo does huge damage, and now it's really anyone's game. And Gaara wins? No! The grab doesn't do enough damage. Lee on a slither of health here, and for some reason Gaara's still approaching. Okay, with the substitution attack, Gaara wins round 1, but remember everybody, these are best of 3s. So Lee still has a chance to redeem himself in round 2 and then in round 3. Let's see if he learns anything from that fight. Once again, getting debuffed right off the start. With the defense down, this combo's going to do even more damage than it normally would, taking out about half of his first health bar there. And he responds with a combo of his own, but with all these substitutions, Gaara does not need to worry about the damage that that's going to do. And Lee is looking in a rough state here. He's lost the lead. He does have more chakra, but he also has fewer substitutions. The substitutions have evened up here, but Lee was just forced to use one there, which is going to stop it from regenerating faster. And he needs to get a big combo here. Gaara not using the substitution, possibly because he has the advantage now. He's saving them for later. He's got the awakening chance here, and Lee has taken the lead. And he is just not letting Gaara breathe. He needs to really start using some substitutions here, or he is not going to get very far in this fight. Gaara responds with a combo, but Lee substitutes out, and he's got the combo of his own. Big combo from Gaara there, evens it up. It looked like he was going for Awakening there, but he just charged a little bit and then started approaching. Didn't even use a chakra dash. He's in no rush to get this fight finished. With one game up already, you know, he knows what it's about. Blocking, and then just responds with a combo. Uses the last of his substitutions, and there's the ultimate ninjutsu to end the fight. As we saw in the show, Gaara is just too powerful for Lee at this stage. And there's the ultimate jutsu finish. That one was a lot less close than the one before. And we're back to the character select. Let's see who we have for our next match. All right, let's take a look at the roster and let's see who we can pit against each other. I'm thinking, how about Minato and, you know, people are always debating this, right? Minato Itachi. Let's see who's actually the strongest, right? And you know, we'll give Itachi in his strongest form with the Totsuka blade. And for the scene of this, I think, you know, let's just keep it completely fair. Great Ninja War battlefield. It's an even plane. It's a very neutral plane. And let's see who can win this. Now, obviously, if you're a fan of the show, The obvious choice here is Minato immediately going into his awakening here. He's not wasting any time, but Itachi with the ultimate ninjutsu right out of his tilt, and that's going to do a lot of damage here, and Minato's chakra is severely lowered by the fact that he used that awakening right at the start here. Now, we expect, lore-wise, Minato's generally perceived to be the stronger character, but there is some debate over this. Some people really like to hype up Itachi, and you can really see the reason here. You know, he's taking an early lead in this fight. He's playing it wise, he's playing it smart. Minato kind of, you know, overexerting himself, using these awakenings. He's got no chakra to speak of here, and he's just getting absolutely destroyed by Itachi with an aerial combo there. He had no substitutions, there was nothing he could do about it. He's got no substitutions once again, and this combo's going to do a lot of damage, but after what, you know, he's got no chakra, he's right at the end of his awakening, Itachi can basically just play with him at this point. He's got no substitutions, he can do a lot of damage here, and he's got the ultimate jutsu finish chance. This round is looking like a W for Itachi here. Minato has very few resources. Okay, his substitutions are back now, but his awakening is so low. Itachi's got that crow tilt once again, and Minato just using this awakening as a last-ditch effort, but once again it's just limiting his potential chakra even more, and he's looking really bad for it now on really low health. All he has to speak of are these substitutions, and Itachi's just going to throw out some projectiles, use his tilts to approach. It does so much damage, it's so hard to punish, and Itachi wins super convincingly there. Let's head on into round 2 and see if Minato can claw it back, because that was a total wash from Itachi there. Alright, starting out this match, we're going to want to see... There we go, off to a fantastic start for Minato with the ultimate ninjutsu. We're going to want to see less of the awakening. It was really punishing him before, having no chakra and eventually having no substitutions as well. Here we go, using the awakening the way it's kind of intended to. Right as soon as he starts the combo, he goes for it. And he might be pushing it a bit too much here by continuing to use it. This is the point where an experienced player would probably deactivate it. But, you know, we trust Minato here to make the right decisions, and, you know, hopefully taking this early lead, getting a full health bar off of Itachi is going to spell good things for the future. So once again, on really low chakra here, but he's got all his substitutions. He's actually winning in terms of the substitution game. He's absolutely ahead of Itachi here. But, you know, again, pulling this up, the awakening in a situation where it doesn't really seem to make sense. Oh my goodness, and a fantastic play from Itachi there. Baits the substitution and then use Totsuka Blade to cover it when he substitutes behind. He's got an ultimate jutsu finish chance, but also he's taken the lead back here. Now Minato's got a big combo here coming in, and he's now evened up the game a bit more. Itachi does have the potential here to awaken, but he doesn't take it. We're seeing very few of these awakenings being taken, except for Minato here, who has the like active awakening, the toggle, and he's making a lot of good use of it here. Itachi on a very, very low health. Hopefully he'll be able to get something here, but in terms of substitutions, Minato is ahead, so we could see anything happen here, and the Rasengan Barrage takes out Itachi. A little bit closer that game, but Minato does win, and let's see who prevails in Game 3. This is an exciting match, guys. Right at the start, Itachi throwing some projectiles, but Minato's just getting right in his face. He wants to do as much damage early on as possible. It allows him to play that game where, you know, he's using the awakening really, really liberally. When you have the advantage, you can really play that game, and maybe you don't need to worry about your chakra as much because Itachi's going to be playing catch-up. And so he really, really wants to put himself in that position. And with this combo here, he's doing a lot of damage. He's still got the substitutions. Equally, Itachi has substitutions, but it's not working out as well for him so far. He does actually have the lead now. He managed to get it back. He's tilting right through him. But the projectiles stop the tilt, which is really good from Minato. That's what we like to see. And yeah, they're just playing a cat and mouse game right now. Minato, in his awakening, actually running away from Itachi. It's a controversial strategy because it means he's just lowering his chakra and he's not doing any damage for it. It seems to be working out a little bit. Minato playing a bit more of a defensive game here, but this Awakening's going to run out real soon, and once it does, Itachi has free reign over the field, basically. Minato does have substitutions here, though. So, yeah, as we see, we're seeing a bit of a substitution battle here. It's looking very even right now, but Minato's got a huge combo. Itachi uses the substitution, but the ultimate ninjutsu does not hit. It's looking really close here. Minato with a slight lead. The tilt evens that up. It's a dead even game here. It's anyone's victory. They're both on extremely low chakra. Minato has 1 substitution to Itachi's 0, so it's really imperative that if Itachi strikes first here, he manages to cover that substitution, and Itachi just scrapes it from the jaws of defeat there. Minato activates his Awakening, but Itachi gets the tilt in first, winning the game. So there you go, Itachi Glazers. You got it. You were right. He's the GOAT. He's the absolute GOAT. For our next matchup, let's just randomize it, right? We got Kabuto and we got Hinata. I mean, lore experts, we know that Kabuto wins this one. But let's see, we'll randomize the stage as well. They're going to the Hidden Rain Village. And yeah, let's just see who can win this. Maybe Hinata can pull off a surprise W. Maybe the matchup is crazy. Ooh, uses the Awakening, immediately gets caught in a grab, and that's going to waste a lot of time on this Awakening here that she does not really want to be missing. But our protective 64 palms are working for her here, defeating the assist from Kabuto, but it doesn't work the second time. And we're seeing them both using their Awakenings here. A very aggressive start to the game, and yet we're not seeing a lot of damage being put on. Not a lot of combos from either of these players, a lot of clashes back and forth with really like neither player winning, and overall a lot more defensive of a game. But Kabuto really wasting his Awakening here, standing on the other side of the screen. He does a little bit of damage to Hinata, but here we go, Hinata getting a big combo off with her Awakening on a lot of stuff happening all at once, and Kabuto has no Awakening to speak of. You're seeing the 64 palms come off. Just to see the protection aspect from it, but she's been poisoned. That's going to knock her down, and she's going to take a little bit of damage over time here. It's not too much to worry about, but it is going to get Kabuto the lead here, and the poison is still going. Absolute powerhouse Kabuto here, using the Snake Bearer Jutsu. Hinata really doesn't want to use her substitution here. She wants to hold on to it and maybe get another one up before the next combo starts. But here we go, Kabuto absolutely shredding Hinata's health here. She's forced to use the substitution, but she's doing huge damage with this Awakening, and Kabuto with 4 substitutions, not using any of them. He's so confident in this lead, but now it's looking really even, and Hinata has a lot more chakra to speak of. However, she does have 0 substitutes, so it's going to be hard for her to get out of this combo. Another grab from Kabuto. These grabs are doing a lot of work. You know, with his Snake Bearer Jutsu, he has a big range for his grabs, and so they can really get past all of her defenses. She needs to really look out for those if she wants to win this battle. We're seeing another Awakening from Kabuto. Hopefully you can make the most of it, but Hinata with all these substitutions, she's winning the war of attrition here. Kabuto has no substitutions, and this Awakening is going to do huge damage with the Twin Lion Fists, and Hinata with more substitutions, more chakra, and a little bit more health. The Trigrams are not doing a lot of damage here. Huge combo from Kabuto is going to put on some damage there. Keeping it kind of even here. Seeing the Awakening, she's trying to break block, but it's just not enough. Maybe if she used the Twin Lion Fist, but there we go, the Snake Bearer Jutsu doing a bit of damage to Hinata there. And we're seeing a lot of action in this fight, and it seems like Kabuto's going for a big win here. But again, it's really back and forth, and no substitution from Hinata in her last moment with just a slither of health left. 2 substitutions, and yet we're seeing none used. We're seeing a very nervous Hinata here. She's not maybe playing all the situations correctly, but what an electric fight, and let's see who can win in round 2. Okay, they're buffing up. We got damage up from Kabuto is going to be cancelled out by the defense up from Hinata. And Kabuto with the Awakening, once again going for this grab, which has been so instrumental in the previous battle. But that tilt tries to get the meaty, but it doesn't manage to knock her over. And she survives another day. And that 8 Trigram 64 palms is going to do a lot of damage here. got the Awakening, getting a combo off. He's got no substitutions. Where did they all go? And yeah, Hinata's just going to absolutely melt this man's health. Yes, she doesn't have a lot of chakra left, but neither does he, and with no substitutions, she's able to do a huge amount of damage to him right now. Just throwing projectiles from a distance. Let's not worry too much about the remainder of the Awakening, but there we go, the 64 palms pushing off to the other side of the stage, giving Hinata a chance to recuperate her chakra. Yeah, he's going to get his substitutions back, but she already has 4. And yeah, he's got no chakra. He's trying to use his jutsu here to keep her away, but she's just going to keep on approaching. Snake Bearer Jutsu, a little bit tricky to react to that one. It can go in all sorts of directions. So he does manage to clip Hinata there. And now he's got a couple more substitutions. He's feeling a little more comfortable, getting the Awakening out, doing a huge aerial combo here, but Hinata responds with a substitution of her own. And the 8 trigrams once again creating some space between them. Don't agree with the decision to use the Awakening there. She gets knocked down, and that's a huge waste of time on her Awakening there. Very Awakening happy, and now she's got so little chakra. Kabuto kind of making it look like he's going to take back this lead. It's looking like a very even game right now. He pulls out the Awakening, but Hinata manages to respond with a combo, and he's got no substitutions. He's regenning them now, but she's just keeping the pressure on. He's got very little health. This is looking like a Hinata W, I can't lie. She responds to the tilt with a substitution, but he manages to grab from behind. Hits her when she's knocked down with the kunai there. And, you know, he's only got a slither of health, but he's making it work. Does not get hit by the 64 palms, but even the chip damage at this point is something that he's going to have to consider, because his block is not doing enough to protect him here. With only a slither of health, Hinata does not need to do a lot to win this battle, and there it is. A 3-piece combo with the Awakening is all it takes to take his health down to 0, and now we gotta see one more round to decide who's gonna be the victor here. Immediately with the 64 palms, he takes the damage, but substitutes at the end so he doesn't get the launch away. Pretty wise choice there. Hinata puts on some damage with these combos, but her damage output is not that high unless she's using the Awakening. But of course, knowing how the last battle went, it's a little bit intimidating to use all of your Awakening at once, because that's the exact same thing that led to Kabuto's defeat in the last one. He was a bit too eager with his Awakening here. Hinata immediately taking some huge damage here. Kabuto getting a big lead, but he's used almost all of, they've both used almost all of their Awakening there. It runs out at the exact same time, and the substitutions are in Kabuto's favour. If you want to play that battle of attrition, he will win, and once again, just laying on the damage with this Awakening. It doesn't matter if it runs out, if you kill Hinata before she's even able to respond to it. And the Snake Bear Jutsu knocks her over. Gets a little 8-piece combo there, does a bit of damage to Kabuto, and she's regenerating her chakra while in Awakening state. Rookie error, we know that's just a way to waste your chakra. The Snake Bear Jutsu knocks down twice there. It's so powerful here, and the grab again from so far away manages to get through Hinata's defenses, and she's just burning Awakening here on his shield. It's not a single time has she managed to break his block. And it seems like that's what she's going for, but it's just not working. The Snake Bearer Jutsu only knocks down once this time, so we're seeing you know, an improvement there from Hinata's perspective, but still, this is a mountain to climb, everybody. She's got no chakra, she's low on substitutions, and the gap in health is almost a full health bar at this point. They're playing the projectile game, trying to keep their distance. Kabuto has no reason to approach, and Hinata really wants to stay far away here for the chakra. But it doesn't even matter, like full chakra or not, Kabuto's got such a big lead, he can awaken whenever he wants. It's really a tough sell for him to approach here. You know, Hinata being such a defensive character with no lead, she gets a bit of a combo off here, but she knows, you know, Kabuto has all these substitutions. She needs to play this really wisely, getting off a big Awakening combo here, taking him down to his second health bar, but the gap in health is still so big, and, you know, he's got the advantage on substitutions. Seeing another combo there, but he just substitutes out, pulls out his Awakening, and there it is. Kabuto wins 2-1 over Hinata. And for our last battle today, I think we should take a look at Naruto versus Sasuke. It's a classic, you know, we've all wondered how will Naruto Sasuke go when pushed to their absolute limit. And so we're going to take Pirate Naruto. That's Matador. We're going to take Pirate Naruto, because it's a One Piece reference. And we're going to take Napoleon Sasuke, because it's a France reference. And we're going to pit them against each other. And let's pick a more dangerous stage. Let's pick one that has like a ring out potentially. How about the... How about the, Hidden Rain Village Upper has a drop in it. So let's see if maybe some of the contestants here can make use of that. So let's see if Pirate Naruto is stronger than French Sasuke. As we know historically, this has been a very close match between these two. But, you know, we're seeing a buffed Naruto here. He's got the Nine Tails, and once again we're seeing a very smart use of the Awakening here. He uses it for his punish and then immediately deactivates it once Sasuke is out of his range, and he takes a huge lead here. I didn't realize how much damage that did. He's using a lot of this tilt here. It's a projectile where he throws himself. He's charging up a bit of chakra, he's staying in the tailed beast form here. He's thinking, you know, if I can do this much damage with just planetary Rasengans, maybe I can outspeed him, get in again, and hit another one. And he's just overwhelming Sasuke here with his speed. And the thing with this combo is, by knocking Sasuke so far away, it also gives him an opportunity to regen his substitutes. So Naruto just completely overwhelming Sasuke here. Sasuke gets the grab, but it's not going to be enough damage. He really needs to put on a combo of his own. And we're seeing it here. Perhaps we can see the Awakening as well. He does have an Awakening opportunity, but he completely whiffs the ultimate ninjutsu. He's comboing Awaken Naruto here. He uses the Amaterasu, the black flame that burns forever, but it stops burning because it's a video game. And yeah, flame control, gonna get Naruto off of him. It's absolutely winnable. At this stage, Naruto has very little chakra to speak of, so every Awakening is a gamble, but Planetary Rasengan gonna put on some huge damage, and it just kills outright there. Going into round 2, I know who I'm betting on, but let's see if Sasuke can pick up the pace and try to match Naruto's strength here. So immediately out the gate, Sasuke with a flame control does have the lead, but will he be able to maintain it for long? It's not a huge lead, and here comes the Awakening once again, but Sasuke, you know, silencing that, saying, no, you're not going to do one of these huge Awakening combos once again. I'm going to use my substitutions, I'm going to get out of there. He has no substitutions left, though, so he's got to be really careful when he's comboing Naruto here that he doesn't get reversaled. Naruto perhaps picking the wise choice of not using his substitutes, letting them build up, and then trying to, you know, prevent Sasuke from getting his substitutes back up. But if it comes at the cost of an entire health bar of lead, is it really worth it in this flame control? Pushing Naruto into the corner, Sasuke runs away. He's not trying to fight in the corner like that. He's just trying to put the pressure on. Naruto gearing up for another Awakening here. I can feel it. He's almost back to full chakra, and but still taking huge damage from Sasuke here. Will it be enough? And here comes the Awakening. Huge damage, but once again, it's not enough to close the lead. We're still seeing almost a full, and now it is a full health bar of damage after that combo. And yeah, Sasuke really pushing him into the corner here. He's just blocking, he's making sure that, you know, Naruto's afraid. He doesn't deactivate his Awakening, and now he's on such low chakra that he can't even use it. Sasuke got a huge advantage here, and the ultimate ninjutsu will kill, taking us to round 3. Let's see this flame control. He's got the Eternal Wangekyo Sharingan. And yeah, that's it. Round 2, absolutely dominant from Sasuke. I mean, it was not close. Like I said, this battle can go any way, and it seems like Sasuke learned a lot from that last fight. So, who are you betting for going into round 3? Put your comments down below. Are you Team Sasuke or Team Naruto? You know, I just want to see a good match. Let's go both players. Naruto out the gates here, using his awakening to get some damage. Honestly, not as much as you would expect, but the Planetary Rasengan going to do a huge chunk here. There it is. Big lead for Naruto right out the gate, and he's staying in his awakening. I feel like we know this is maybe not the right move, but you know, the pressure's on. Maybe he's getting a bit nervous. He's like, you know what, I need this awakening form if I want to take on Sasuke here. It's the only way I have an advantage. Base to base, Naruto just cannot win. Another Planetary Rasengan going to do huge damage, and remember, this is how Naruto won round 1. He had like 4 Planetary Rasengans, and that was most of Sasuke's health, so he needs to make sure he's not getting hit by these. He needs to push Naruto into a corner like we saw before. He needs to use the flame control, he needs to use the grab, and you know, break the block and then push him into the corner. That's what was really working for him in the last one. He's got very few substitutions here, but as long as he puts on the pressure and he manages to cover the reversal, which, as we're seeing here, the substitution really working out for Naruto. That's what Sasuke needs to do to win, and it's just, we're not seeing it right now. Really slowly approaches Naruto here, giving him all the time in the world to charge his chakra, and he's just going to take that all the way. And yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it. Another dominant round by Naruto. You know, Sasuke managed to pull one game, but that's it. Alright, thank you for watching CPU Fights. I'll see you in the next video.